The Ukrainian flag has been raised in the strategically important city of Kherson following Russia's announcement that its troops have completed their withdrawal. Russian troops occupied Kherson not long after the invasion began in late February, and in September President Putin formally declared the region part of Russia. Well, the flag was raised by civilians, soldiers as well as officials in the region say Ukrainian forces are close to retaking the entire city. Sky News has verified that this footage was filmed today outside the police headquarters in the city of Kherson. Well, as Ukrainians celebrate what could be the full liberation of another region, it's reported that the White House is pressing both sides to resume peace talks. Sky's Alex Rossi has spent the morning in liberated villages in the Kherson region. He's now in Mykolaiv and can join us live. So big developments, Alex, today. What have you witnessed?
Yeah, significant development and a humiliating loss, really, for Vladimir Putin and Russian forces. The situation that we understand in Kherson is pretty fluid at the moment. Certainly it's been confirmed by the Ministry of Defence here that Ukrainian forces are now moving in. We've seen those images, euphoria, celebrations in a central area of Kherson city. And it's taken really, 8 months? And this is the third humbling defeat, really, for Vladimir Putin in this war, this botched invasion of Ukraine. Continuing to be liberated as the Russian forces run away, desert their posts, retreat, however you want to call it. I was in villages earlier this morning. I was speaking to people who'd literally been living in hiding, really, for the last 8 months or so. They were coming out, they greeted us, they were tearful in many cases, but they were also extraordinarily happy that they had now seen Ukrainian soldiers and they had been liberated. Another interesting thing that we saw as well, we were taken by Ukrainian soldiers who showed us huge amounts of ammunition that have been left by the Russians. The suggestion, of course, is that they left very much in a hurry. Now, the reports that we are getting from Kherson and the area around the banks of the river suggest that there may still be Russian forces inside. Certainly officials here are saying that they believe that there are Russian soldiers who've changed into civilian clothing, and they are worrying about now acts of sabotage. So the situation potentially extremely dangerous. The other thing that the Ukrainians are very suspicious of is the fact that it may be something of a trap as well. Remember that the coordinates for all of the big junctions, the buildings, many of the areas inside Kherson city where when the armour pushes in, Ukrainian forces may congregate, that has now been sort of lodged, really, with Russian artillery so that they can easily be hit. But certainly a very significant moment in this war, a significant loss for Vladimir Putin, and the soldiers that we've been speaking to today, they say that they have momentum and this isn't the end. They believe that they can move in and take Crimea and other areas that they have lost to Russian forces.